3D sketches can provide more functionality than a 2D sketch, in that you can sketch in the X, Y, and Z directions. In this example, I'll review the basics of 3D sketching by creating a path between these two connectors. Before creating the sketch, I want to split the view horizontally, displaying a top view in the upper pane and an isometric view in the lower pane. This will help me to visualize the 3D sketch creation. To insert a 3D sketch, select the command from the Sketch Command Manager or from the Insert menu. Note that all of the 3D sketch commands are available from the Sketch Command Manager. I'll start by using the Line tool. When 3D sketching, the sketch alignment is relative to the default coordinate system in the model. As you can see, the pointer feedback informs me that I'm currently sketching in the XY plane. To switch between the three default planes, press the Tab key. Note that the origin of the active sketch plane is displayed as you switch between them. I'll go ahead and toggle back to the XY plane, and then start a sketch at the point on connector number 1. Just like in 2D sketches, I can also snap to a particular coordinate direction as I sketch, like positive X or negative X. Next, I'll continue drawing my line down, in the negative Y direction. Then I'll press Tab to change sketch planes, and draw in the negative Z direction. I'll change sketch planes again to draw another line segment in the positive X direction. Note that if a line does not snap to the X, Y, or Z axes, you can always right-click the line and add the appropriate relation, such as along X. In addition, you can insert linear and angular dimensions just like with 2D sketches. Now there may be instances where you need to sketch on a plane that isn't aligned with one of the three default planes. For instance, this connector lies at a 30-degree angle. In this situation, all I have to do is select the angled planar face, then start the Line command to sketch a line normal to the connector. I'll draw a line away from the point, then press Escape to finish the line and exit the tool. I'll then restart the Line command to connect the two lines together, adding a relation to constrain the line to the Z-axis. As always, blue lines denote where the sketch is underdefined. Dragging them can help you determine where dimensions are required. I'll continue by dimensioning the line to fully define it. To finish, I'll add 1.5-inch fillets to each bend in the 3D sketch. I'll then use the sketch to model a swept feature representing a piping section.